Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. Today we're gonna do tarot spread for astrological sign Capricorn for the entire year of 2024. We're gonna go through each house of the zodiac and see what kind of message spirit has for each area of your life. Let's shuffle the cards and pull one card for each house, and then we're gonna discuss it with you. House number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's start with the first house, which is the house of your self-identity. And what we got over here is Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the card that shows stability and security, especially the financial one. This is also the card that shows that that advises you to be very organized, responsible, and supportive of people in your environment. And that's actually how people see you. You're a Capricorn, you're an earth sign, and that's the common vibe you give to people as somebody who's very organized, responsible, and supportive. And it looks like in the year of 2024, you're gonna be in your element. You know, things are gonna be stable. You know, people are gonna see you as somebody who's very supportive, somebody they can always seek advice from. And yeah, it seems like things are gonna be pretty stable for you. Let's move on to your second house, which is the house of your material resources, also the house of your values. And here we got this beautiful Sun card. The Sun card represents success, recognition, and enthusiasm. It looks like material resources are going to be pouring into your second house, and it's going to be abundant year, you know, not only stable as the first house shows, it's going to be also financially abundant. So yeah, brace yourself, my dear Capricorns, it looks good. Moving on to your third house, the house of communication and interaction. And we got over here the card of balance. And it advises you, my dear Capricorns, to compromise a little bit more, have a little bit more self-control when it comes to your spending habits and when it comes to your emotions as well. Practice moderation, because with big money come big temptations, and you are going to be tempted not only in a material way but in emotional. So make sure that you practice all those things. Moving on to the fourth house, the house of your family and your home and your family. And here we got 8 of Pentacles. And so this is the card of education, focus on details. So yeah, when it comes to your home and your family, people gonna rely on you. A lot of your relatives and they're going to be coming for you for some for you to educate them and to give them some useful advice. And yeah, that's because that's how people see you, and that's why they're going to be coming to you. That's why they're going to be coming into your home in order to seek your wise advice. Moving on to the fifth house. Fifth house is the joy and bliss house. And okay, so this is the house that shows that it actually advises you to give yourself a little bit more of a break. You know, it's not all about work. You know, make sure that you give yourself time to enjoy and to play as well. Because this is the card of transformation and freedom. You know, release yourself, give yourself freedom to be joyful, to be happy. Moving on to sixth house. This is the house of work and routine, and here we have 10 of Wands. Okay, so the card is overworked, stressed, and imbalanced. So in order to avoid that, you need to practice more of a release, you know. Pretty much what the cards advice over here, work less, play more. Of course, if you can afford that, you know, but the card advise you to maintain more of a healthy balance, because there is a danger, because you're so career driven and so career motivated, that the cards advise you to keep more balance, you know. Don't overwhelm yourself too much, you know. Engage more in fun activities. Moving on to the 7th house, which is the house of love and partnership. And this is, so we got the ego card in here. Okay. So this is the card of illusions, dependency, and materialism. You see, this is some obstacles that you might be experiencing in your 7th house and the house of love and partnerships. So yeah, make sure that you take better care of your partner's emotional needs, you know, because you might be swerving more towards the materialistic side, and yeah, you're gonna want your partner to have dependency on you. What this card advises you to, you know, to have more balance and take your ego away from the relationship. That way the relationship gonna run much smoother and nicer. Moving on to the 8th house, the house of transformation and mystery. Again, this is another card that advises you, my dear Capricorns, to rest a little bit more, because there is a danger of you overworking yourself. Engage more in meditation, in you know, in like more joyful and restful activities. Moving on to the 9th house, the house of learning and faith. And here we got 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands, this is the card of protection and resilience. And it looks like your faith is going to be challenged a little bit, you know. And when it comes to acquiring new knowledge, you also have to like prepare yourself. It doesn't seem like you're too open to new ways of doing things, learning new information. It looks like you're a little bit too set in your ways, and that's something that might hold you back. So open yourself up more for new knowledge, and don't guard yourself too much from new information. Moving on to the 10th house, which is the house of career and success. And you are very career-driven individuals, my dear Capricorns. And even when you have great success in your career, you still have a tendency to have self-doubts. Don't have any of them. You're doing enough, you're doing great. There's going to be great prosperity and money coming into you in the year of 2024. Less doubt, more confidence. That way your career is going to be advancing even more, and there's going to be more and more success in your life. Moving on to the 11th house, which is the house of community and technology. And we got Ace of Air over here. So this card shows that you're gonna have opportunity to clarify any kind of communication issues or any other issues that you have with your friends or in other community that you belong to. And now moving on to the last 12th house. And this is the house of spirituality and faraway lands. So we got the Awakening card over here, which advises my dear Capricorns to pause a little bit, you know, because you like to keep going and keep going when it comes to your career, your personal life, any area of your life. You're pretty much unstoppable. This card advises you to pause, to stop, you know, to look at things under different perspective and see what's the best course of action for you. Don't rush anywhere, you know, don't be in a hurry. Pause a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my other deck and ask the spirit for overall advice for 2024 for my dear Capricorns. Let's pull one final card and see what message spirit has for you. Okay, victory. You know, my dear Capricorns, anything you put your hands on in 2024 gonna turn to gold. You see, this is the card of victory. It's almost like you can't go wrong. You know, let's see what's underneath. Okay, 6th chakra. Also, there are going to be some intuitive messages coming your way. Don't dismiss them, you know. Don't think that it's a joke. Meditate more and draw some information from your subconscious, from within. And yeah, the card of victory, great card. You know, if you engage in any kind of competition or, you know, any other activity, you can expect victory in that area.